Hello. Do you sometimes struggle with putting things off until a later time? It is something they call procrastination. And today, that's what we are going to be talking about. Not that we are perfect. In fact, when I was talking to Diana and saying, let's do this together, she said, but me, I procrastinate. I said, it's okay. No one is perfect. No one has got it all. But I believe together we can figure out how we can get better at some of these things. So, my name is Jesse, Diana, Ainebiona, and we are talking about procrastination. That time when you want to do something, but you just don't feel like doing it, but it has to be done. Hello? And because we keep pushing it, it never gets done, and we don't become as productive, as effective, as efficient as we could have been. So then, tell me, what are some of your biggest struggles around procrastination?
Well, when it comes to doing things which are kind of boring, then, or I don't enjoy doing, I will procrastinate. So, I think one of the things that I procrastinate the most about is cleaning. Like having to clean like a room.
Yes.
I would say later, and a week can go by. Yeah, so I like cleaning is not my biggest thing.
Yes.
So I will procrastinate it. Yeah, so I think the things which I don't enjoy doing or which are a bit boring. Yeah.
Do you procrastinate on cooking?
Definitely not. Yeah, no, not on something that I enjoy. But how I try to help myself is put it in the plan.
Okay.
Yeah. And say, okay, on this day I will do this thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Then when it's in the plan, the chances of procrastinating are less.
Okay.
Or even if I fail to do it that day, then I have to push it to another day, and then it will stay on the plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first thing I'm picking from you here is know yourself.
Yeah.
Know what you enjoy, know what you don't enjoy.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't mean that life will always have only the things that you enjoy. There will be those things that you don't enjoy. I mean, you remember back in school, there were those subjects where you're like, now this one, maybe I don't know what it was for you, but for some people it was art, and yet the reverse is true. For some people, the subjects you dreaded are the subjects they enjoyed. So it is really relative, but the most important thing is to know yourself. Which areas are you most likely to procrastinate? So identify those areas and put them in a certain pool. Maybe call them procrastination areas so that you know them. That's the first thing. And then remember, like we have just said, life has got all sides of the scale. There are the things that you enjoy, but there are the things that you don't enjoy, but they have to be done. So we have to clean, otherwise
we will be sick.
So even when it comes to something like that, identify it, and then what you also say is schedule it. Put it on plan. Yes, you see it coming close, you feel like pushing it away, but put it on the plan. So that when that time comes, you can psych yourself up and throw yourself in and hopefully get it done.
Yeah. And also find a way to make it easier. Yeah, so for example, I will play music, or I will play as someone which I enjoy, so that then it's like a bonus. Like it's like a reward that I'm not just having to clean, but then I'm cleaning and I'm listening to the music, I'm listening to someone, so it's not so bad.
And don't judge people who struggle in areas where you're good. There is a temptation to do that, because most likely, while Diana is talking about, she enjoys being in the kitchen and, don't like cleaning that much, the reverse is true for me. And maybe if you have an opportunity of working with a team, what about you delegate some of the things that you don't quite enjoy that much to somebody on the team that could do them well, or could even enjoy them?
That's so true. I think for me, like when it comes to work, like entering data, such kind of work, my goodness, I will procrastinate for a month. So one of the things that I've done is I just let other people do it. If I have to pay for them to do it, of course I have to pay for them to do it. then I have to do that.
Yes.
Because I know that for me to think that I will do it, I will not.
Yes.
Yeah. So, like you said, know yourself. So for me in that area, I know myself properly. I have tried, and that one doesn't work for me.
Yes.
So get someone else to do it who can manage to do it.
Sure.
In things where someone else can do it, but there are things where no one else, you can't delegate to anybody else, and you just have to find a way to do it.
Yes. Yeah. So 1, identify areas where you're most likely to procrastinate. 2, we have said schedule it, make a plan to do it. 3rd, we have said make it easy. If you have to do it, play some music, find a way to make it nice, make it interesting. Yeah, of course it's boring for you, you don't enjoy it, but find a way to make it spicy and
give yourself a reward.
Give yourself a reward for doing it. Better still, delegate it to somebody to do it, someone who enjoys it. Personally, I enjoy cleaning. I like to see the place sparkling and clean. So for me, I do it not only because I enjoy it, but also because I know she doesn't like it. So that is a 2+, Yeah, but also the other thing is there comes a time when something has to be done. It is you to do it. You can't delegate it. You can't give it to anybody. It is you to do it. So in that moment, what I have learned to do is to move myself mechanically. This is what I mean. If you want to do something and you're just not in the mood, you don't feel it, move yourself. They say motion brings emotion. So if you get yourself into motion, you will, along the way, the emotion will come. There are things which you want to do, but you just don't feel like doing them. But the moment you start, even if you're not in the mood, even if you don't feel like, the moment you get yourself moving, after 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, your heart kicks in, you get better, you find yourself enjoying it. Take for example, you want to exercise, but on this day you don't feel like, just mechanically go, put on your working out attire and then begin to do the small activity. Within a short time, your heart picks up, you get yourself in the mood, and before you know it, you are right going. Yeah. So find a way you can overcome this habit of procrastination. It is something that we all struggle with. No one is perfect. There are certain areas where we are bound to procrastinate, but I believe by applying some of the helpful tips that we have picked in this short interaction, I hope they help you. So identify those areas and know them. Know yourself. Secondly, schedule them. Put them on the planner. Put them on the calendar. Set a reminder so that you don't say you forgot. And then thirdly, find a way to make it nice, interesting, as you go along. 4, we have said delegate. Delegate. Find someone who can do this, that it fits into their skill set, into their strength. Find a way. And then lastly, if all symptoms persist and you are the one to do it, move yourself into motion so that the emotion can catch up with you. Yeah. Great. So thank you for watching. I hope that helps as far as procrastination is concerned. Let us get rid of the procrastination disease, because procrastination can be a huge impediment to progress. And maybe just one last thing that I can say is, overcoming procrastination. What about you find an accountability partner? Someone that can hold you accountable. Someone that will ask you, so how far? And then you have not yet started. I still remember I was working on my personal mission statement. And I honestly did not enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. But Sterling, Gapara, I'm sure you're watching this, kept asking me, Jesse, when am I having the personal mission statement? I literally had to do it because he was asking. There are certain things we shall not do until someone asks. Is there someone whom you can ask to be accountable to you so that they keep checking in with you? How far with the project you said you're working on? At the end of the day, if we must achieve results, we have to learn to discipline ourselves. So thank you for watching, and take it on. Overcome procrastination and become the best that you can be. Subscribe to this video, like, share, and also share with us what are some of the things you're doing in order for you to overcome procrastination. What has worked for you? We want to hear you out. We want to learn from you. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to this channel and let's continue to empower each other. Bye for now.